The final battle. These words echo in my mind.
Hey everyone, this is Julie and welcome to my SOFHAB Reviews segment. Today we're covering the anticipated, long-awaited Demon Slayer movie Infinity Castle Part 1, and joining me of course is RascalEntertainments.
Hello!
Now we've all been waiting for this movie for years, and this movie is the first of a trilogy showcasing the final arc of Demon Slayer, play out in the most grand and epic way possible. And no surprise to anyone, it was so epic!
Yes!
And I had to cover it here first. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get updates on SOFHAB reviews and so much more.
And thank you so much for joining us today. Subscribing to any and all of our channels. Commenting everything you do. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, specials.
Yes.
We waited a while to cover this because, as you know, it stayed in the theater forever.
Yeah, it sure did.
And Crunchyroll is holding it hostage where it's not even on there yet.
Yeah, that's the only bad part of this.
So, soon, if I'm not mistaken, June, we'll be getting it on DVD so that it can be purchased and it'll be available digitally as well. Of course, we will be buying it. Like we own Mugen Train, I have to own this.
Right.
And I can't wait to get it, to watch it over and over and over. If you kept up with online sites like X, people were going to see it multiple times, in some cases 3 to 4 times. It earned, by the time people stopped paying attention to it, it had earned over $862 million worldwide.
Yes.
And so it's a success beyond anyone's belief.
Exactly.
So for those of you not familiar with Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Infinity Castle, it's a dark fantasy action film based on the manga of the same name in the Castle arc of the 2016 to 20 manga series of the same name, written by Koyoharu Gotouge. And it's a direct sequel to the 4th season of the anime TV series, as well as the manga 4th, 5th, and 6th adaptations following Mugen Train. So what's different about this is we got 5 seasons on Crunchyroll on streaming. And they announced, oh, the end of the series is going to be 3 movies. And we were not happy. No one was happy because you didn't know how this was going to go. But I did remember saying, if this movie is a success, it's going to change anime movies and what we end up getting forever. Well, it was a hit, and it indeed has changed how we're going to end up getting anime movies forever. So many other franchises and studios have either released movies, anime movies, or plan on releasing them, or plan on finishing their anime in theaters. So we can't assume anymore that we're going to get completions the same we've been getting them streaming or on TV.
Yes.
Because now that dollar has been made and they really want to do it. What do we mean by that? Well, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle was made for $20 million. You hear us correctly. Only $20 million. Not like America where we make it $200 million or 200,000 million. I'm being crazy, but it seems that way. They made it for $20 million. We still got excellent animation, character design, coloring, and everything. And as we mentioned, this movie has made over $862 million worldwide.
Yes.
So it's changed everything.
Yep, it has. And as you said, this was talked about so much online while it was out. And they were doing extended runs of this film. And as you said, others started copying it. Disney especially loved to copy it for Zootopia, as they were trying to leave it at the theater long enough to reach the 2 billion mark. Well, it didn't make it there. They certainly were inspired by Demon Slayer to do that. And now, we're going to have a lot of movies now that are going to stay in the theaters past 3 months, so you don't get it digitally or physically, so you will be just going to the theaters. And they pretty much say that they want you to go constantly support the movie. And granted, I want to say the movie is fantastic. It is everything we wanted in a Demon Slayer movie. And the story, and it's part 1 of the finale. But it was not a movie nor anybody want to keep doing that. A movie you want to keep paying for to see each time for forever.
Right. And Crunchyroll doesn't want it to stop. They recently released it on IMAX last month.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't get the reception they expected, whereas they were getting double and triple digit likes and retweets on X. They barely got a few hundred because people are like, just put it on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Just release it digitally and on DVD. You've gotten enough of our money. Just put it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now no one's talking about it. No one's posting about it.
Yeah.
All anyone cares about is when it releases in June.
Yeah.
And we feel the same way. You got enough money. Just give us the movie to own.
Yes.
So if I'm not mistaken, and I don't want to be incorrect, if we are, let us know. I think it's the second highest grossing traditionally animated movie behind The Lion King.
I think so. I believe
Until,
so.
or did Zootopia 2 take that?
Well, it's not traditionally animated, is it? It's 3D. It's a CGI,
Zootopia?
I should say.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it is The Lion King. And the only movie that's topping it now is Naisha and Naisha 2.
Right.
So they came out of nowhere, and no one expected this. They did not expect this to happen.
Nope.
And now people are looking forward to part 2 and part 3. And I can tell you, Crunchyroll is not going to let anyone else get their hands on this movie. They're going to keep their deals through Sony Pictures Releasing it. And they're going to make sure they're the ones who are going to be able to keep it. So there's not a chance someone else is going to get it. Like Netflix, which I was hoping to release digitally.
Right.
Also, they had a great cast, and we'll quickly go through that in a little bit. They had some surprise actors who voiced some characters.
Yes.
And they didn't tell it till right before the movie released, which was smart.
Right.
And they gave you great trailers to get you excited about the movie.
Right.
But
And it didn't reveal so much
exactly.
about it.
Now, if you'd read the manga like we did, and we read it completely by that time, you weren't going to be surprised with what happens. What did surprise you were the quality of animation.
Yes.
And the action scenes, and then there were some additional movie-only content added to lengthen the story,
Yes.
like Mugen Train, which we really, really loved. And they
Right.
did a great job in adding it, but keeping in pace to the same way the manga was presented the story, without taking you off somewhere else
Yeah.
or taking you away from the story itself.
Yeah.
They did a fantastic lengthening of the story and made it an interesting, engaging, beautiful, amazing fight scenes. Now
Yeah.
there's some people to go, it's mid, and you're crazy, sorry.
Or it's episodic. It's just a bunch of episodes thrown together as a movie. It doesn't feel like a movie, but Chainsaw Man felt like a movie. It's like,
Yes.
well, the thing is, Mugen Train, that and Entertainment District were both. Well, Mugen Train was a movie, and they're able to separate events as episodes to get aired on TV in case they couldn't do the full length. So, if that is the case for Infinity Castle, it's not really a bad idea because if for some reason they say you can't air this whole movie on here because it's too expensive, well, we can just break it up into episodes and air them once a week and one at a time.
Yeah.
And then people can still watch and get the experience like they're watching a longer story.
Absolutely. And it is long.
Yeah,
It is very long.
Oh, 2 hours.
But here's the thing. Once you start watching, you're not going to want to get up.
Yeah, true.
You're not even going to want to use the bathroom.
Yeah, we didn't even want to stop or anything.
So, when unfortunately they tell us in the West it can't be done, we know it's not true.
Yeah.
Because Japan keeps proving to us over and over and over with Godzilla, -1, with this, with Chainsaw Man, with Detective Conan, it doesn't take a whole lot of millions to make quality animated entertainment and make a large return.
Yeah.
So these other animation studios in our country that don't want to listen, at some point people are going to get tired of going to see movies where it's $200, $300, or $700 million to make a movie, and then you want $2 billion or $3 billion because of the money you put in. We're not going to keep giving it to you. So either you're going to learn from the Asian market or you're going to get left behind. when people just stop seeing your movies.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's go over the voice cast.
Yes.
And we're just going to name names. The main ones we're going to mention are just the main MCs. Zach Aguilar, of course, is Tanjiro Kamado. And Abby Trottis' sister Nezuko. Alex Lee is Zenetsu.
Yes.
Bryce Pappenbrook as Inosuke. And also, we'll just read the names. If you watch the show, you know the characters. If not, then you can take a look online and see who voices whom. It's not that they're not important, but it's a long list. And we just want to give people recognition. But for details, you can go online. Brianna Knickerbocker, Zeno Robinson, Johnny Young Bosch, it's Gyu, had to say that.
Yes.
Ray Chase is Tengen, had to say that. Griffin Burns is Muichiro.
Yes.
Erica Harlocker, Eric Scott Kimmerer, KG Tang, Kira Buckland, Crispin Freeman, Stephen Fu, Lucian Dodge, Alejandro Saab. The surprise Channing Tatum is Kaizo, and Rebecca Wang.
Yes. And if you're wondering, well, what's the story of this? Well, it doesn't need to be told much because one, there's a lot. Two, there's a lot of potential spoilers.
Yeah.
And three, it's really better if you experience it for yourself. The main thing is that you know this is the final arc of the series, and it's Tanjiro and Zenetsu and Inosuke and all the Hashira and pretty much everybody that's still left in the series are fighting against Muzan and his upper moons. That is pretty much it. And then each of them kind of have their own one-on-one. They're trying to navigate the castle that's constantly moving and changing and shifting and trying to find a balance to find either Muzan or something that's fighting and trying to attack them. And as it goes on, you see their one-on-one battles. And you do get the backstory of Akaza in here, which is probably the biggest part when they slow down.
Yes, and you'll find out why people empathize with him even after what happened with Rengoku. And you see his story, and it changes how you look. No, you don't forgive him. You're still upset at what he did, but then you see what happened, and you learned he was forced into what he's become.
Right.
Two things. One, if you're debating whether you should spend the money digitally or buying the DVD and watching this end, don't question it. Do it. It's worth every penny. It is fantastic. And number two, the first part doesn't give you the sadness that's to come. If you read the manga, you know unfortunately a lot of characters end up being taken out. It doesn't happen in this part, but you can be sure in parts 2 and 3 it will. So brace yourself. This is going to be the happiest it's going to get. And it's not even happy. It's a lot of action. But this is going to be the best it gets for not losing your favorites, because some of them in parts 2 and 3 unfortunately are going to be taken out.
Yeah.
Last comment, Rotten Tomatoes, who's still rotten, gave it a 98%.
What? They gave it an accurate score?
It deserved 100.
What was the minus 2% for?
Well, they just wanted to be difficult.
They did.
But we tell you, you're going to enjoy it. So if you have seen Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Infinity Castle, let us know in the comments. You see it at the theater? How many times have you seen it? You think it's a great way to end the series? Have you watched the series itself or read the manga? Let us know in the comments who's your favorite character as well. If you haven't seen it, when you have the opportunity, watch it, buy it, come back and tell us what you think.
And be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to get updates on SOFHAB reviews and so much more.
Yes, and thank you so much for joining us for this special review on my channel. I really have been looking forward to doing it. Sorry it took me so long, but thank you for joining us today. We appreciate everything you do. As always, you are special.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Rascal.
I'm Julie.
Have a fantastic day.
Continue to be happy, healthy, whole, and also wonderful, my specials. See you next time.
It's time we had some fun.